First of all, I think it's a great opportunity, new challenges, and when I met with Dr. Hitt regarding the job, it gave me some time to think about it and what do I want to do. As head football coach, my time is very valuable, as will be my AD job. And I think the big thing is this, and the reason that I'm taking the challenge on is because of the welfare of the student athletes. I think the big thing as far as the student athletes are concerned is, one, I'm a firm believer in academics, that they do well, playing for championships athletically, and that we grow socially, maturity-wise, as far as before they leave school here. Obviously that I'll be involved with staff, directions as far as that we want to head. I think the growth of the school is major important as far as I'm concerned, not just locally but nationally, as far as keeping us competitive academically, athletically, what we need to be doing, what we should be doing. And I do want to say, I want to congratulate Todd. I think he did a great job here, and obviously he's leaving for a place he was at, and I do wish him well, as I'm sure you all do. But again, I'm looking forward to the job. I will be getting together with staff regarding what direction we're heading. I have given it much thought, and there's not a lot to fix. And if you know my history as far as how I do operate, the people that work will flourish. The people that don't work will not. And that's how I've been. My career has always been based on leadership, organization, detail, accountability, responsibility, and the one key word, trust. And the one thing I look at as far as the school's concerned, that something that's always bothered me is ownership. I think each and every one of us have to take ownership of our programs, of all the programs here, and I do. I buy a box for the basketball team. I buy season tickets for baseball, and I may be afar, but I've caught most sports. The only sport I haven't caught is rowing. I haven't got that jet ski started yet. But other than that, then I do have a great interest in what's going on. I will listen as far as some of the issues you may have, but that's all I'll do. I will make decisions based on what I think is best for the athletic department, the university, and I think basically everybody that's been around me understands what direction I need to head. And I have an interest in all sports. I really do, that we're competitive in all of them, that we compete for championships, because that's what we need to be doing. I think the key right now is education and national growth. And I think that's the direction we need to be heading. And with that, I'll open up to any questions.
Had you ever thought about being an athletic director before this opportunity?
Not really. The only reason this became an opportunity is the right time and place. It so happened I was here. I've been here for my 12th season. But, as a head football coach, I've pretty much seen everything. And this will be going to my 47th year in coaching and being in athletics. So there's not much I haven't seen in all sports. And I thought it'd be a great challenge. I'm looking forward to sitting down and putting my teeth in a lot of the stuff that we have going on right now, the projects we have going on. But other than that, then I'm here to serve and to help.
Coach, I know the press release said you'd be interim AD through the end of the year. Is this a job that you would like permanently?
I don't know. Right now, I'm going to take the job and do what I can do with it. And again, I said there's not much that I'm going to have to do, hopefully. When I sit down and find out where everything is, I may have to act more. But right now, I think everything's in place. I think Todd did a great job as far as making sure we have a destiny, somewhere to go, as far as the programs are concerned. But, I don't know. That's something I just work month to month, and I'll may make a decision later. That's something I'm really interested in. But right now, I have a great interest in winning championships in all the sports. and helping the administration as much as I can with the growth of the programs.
Is this a step in the direction to eventually ending your career as a head coach and maybe stepping into an AD role?
I think the big thing is it's something that I've never been one. I've always said that I'll get out of coaching when I feel I'm not efficient enough. And it'll be the same thing probably as this year. If I feel that we're efficient, we'll continue. But again, I'm a head football coach, athletic director, and I will make sure that both jobs are done extremely well. And if I feel I'm inefficient in any of those areas, then I'll react to it.
You don't seem like the kind of guy who's comfortable just keeping a seat warm either. I imagine there are things you want to do as athletic director with this program.
Well, I want to see what's going on from a total picture first. And, you know, I have an idea, but I want to hear from the people involved in the situations, decisions that have been made as far as what's taking place. And, again, you know, there's only so much you can do, but I'm not one to sit down a lot. There's CEOs and COOs. I guess I'm a COO as far as what's going on.
On the days that maybe you may not be, and the football offices, you have responsibilities elsewhere.
My responsibility is to win football games, and I won't shirk that duty. You can take that to the bank. And I won't shirk my athletic director responsibilities. Obviously, I have to guide my time. There's only so many sunrises and sunsets, and I think you have to utilize them to the best way you can, and I will do that.
Do you plan to continue programs like Nights Without Borders, having some direction with the DSC on
Excuse me?
Do you plan to continue programs like Nights Without Borders?
I don't know. I got to look at all that and see where we want to attack next, but, you know, I think that's something up for discussion.
Outside of just coaching, though, recruiting is also a pretty big grind. Are you going to have to take a step back from that a little bit?
No, I think recruiting's actually gotten easier now because they tightened up your months in December. You're not allowed out. You really only have actively a head coach 3 weeks on the road where you actually can recruit if you're not in bowl games. So, and we've been fortunate enough to be in bowl games, so I don't foresee that being a problem.
What do you think is the biggest challenge for you stepping into this new position as you remain head coach in the football team?
The biggest challenge? I see it as opportunity, not a challenge. And I think basically I'm looking forward to the opportunities. Every day is always a new adventure in coaching anyway. The coaches will tell you that. But I think there'll be decisions made. Some people may agree with, some may not agree with, but I'll make all decisions based on what's best for UCF.
Do you expect to have a role in choosing the person who's eventually the permanent athletic director?
That's not my decision to make. That's Dr. Hitt and whoever else he has on committee.
But would you at least like some input on that?
It's not, you know, I'm sure I'll be asked for some input, but I wouldn't go looking for it.
When did you alert your staff of this position?
I haven't told them yet. I didn't because I thought it was a secret. It was until yesterday, and I pretty much I met over the weekend on it and come to the decision that it would be a good thing for the program and a good thing for the university. And but I haven't addressed my own coaching staff yet regarding it. I think they all got the emails that were sent out today.
Have you ever spoken with Barry Alvarez in Wisconsin, maybe Tom Osborne in Nebraska? Those are, longtime prominent head coaches that went on to be athletic directors. Have you ever looked at maybe those guys and thought, maybe I would like to?
Not really. I think it just happened at the right opportunity. I think Barry was looking for that job. Tom was, and I just think it's being in the situation I was in, and the opportunity presented itself, and I'm going to take advantage of it as far as and see what we can get done with the growth of the program, continue the great growth that we've had.
What about Gene McDowell? I know he was in town.
Excuse me?
So what about Gene McDowell? I know he was in town recently. Have you talked to him?
I think Gene McDowell, the father of football at UCF, I think, and I haven't spoken to Gene, no, but we'll be honoring Gene this season with an endowment and scholarship, and I think that's something that's very well deserved.
Was there some thought through this process of being named the interim AD where you took a step back and said, you know what, I like the way the football program's going. Maybe I should just stick with that? Did you ever think that maybe?
Well, I think you go back and forth, but I think once you make a decision, I'm not one to look around, see who's chasing me. Once I make a decision, that's pretty much the way I'll stay. And it was done over the weekend. And again, after talking to my family about time and what they expect, and I think it's the right decision for the school right now. And I know I'll be making the right decision regarding a lot of situations regarding that job.
How soon do you expect to sit down and start talking with all the other head coaches in the programs and getting their input of what they need and their programs?
Well, I have a meeting scheduled at 2 o'clock with the seniors, associates, and then I got to see what's going on. There's a staff meeting on Thursday. I just got to get with Todd and just see what the plans are and go from there so I can address everybody.
Coach, what would you say to a football fan who may be feeling some concern that you're coaching a football program who would be shortchanged by taking on these added responsibilities? What would you say to that fan?
I would say to that fan, they don't know me very well. And I think that the proof's always in the pudding as far as what you're doing there. And I would basically not answer questions regarding fans that are asking questions like that. I think it'll all come out in the end regarding the season's concerned. And again, they all have friends and programs they can deal with talking about just what's Coach Leary going to do as far as where he's going to spend his time and how much time. And again, I would not have even looked at this job if I couldn't be fair to both situations.